Good day, kids. Another fun learning topic to be discussed today. Our lesson for today is about writing a reaction about a story read. After you go through this lesson, you are expected to write a reaction about a story read. Do you like reading stories? Have you tried reading and reacting about the characters or its ending? Let's have a drill. Choose the emotions in the box that will best describe your reaction to each event. Do this on your answer sheet. Reacting is the most basic ways to think critically about a text. Reactions or responses to a story are usually requested by teachers, so that students consider carefully what they think or feel about something they have read. Here are some reasons why a reader reacts to some text. The reader may react to what the characters have said and done. The reader may also react to some confusing parts. We can also react to the parts that makes us feel intense emotions. Reaction paper is a written assignment that provides personal opinion regarding a given piece of work. Here are some guidelines on how to write a reaction paper. For Part 1, the introductory and summary. For letter A, what did you read? You can write the author's name, title of the piece, and publication date. For letter B, what happened in the text? You may include the characters, setting, problem and solution. For Part 2, is about your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. For letter A, reaction. Some of the questions are: what do you feel about what you have read? What made you feel that way? Do you agree with the events or characters in the story? What is the moral lesson of the story? Letter B, conclusion. You can write there your final assessment and recommendations. Let's study the sample reaction paper about the ant and the grasshopper. For Part 1, the guided questions are: what have you read? And what happened to the text? The answers are: The Ant and the Grasshopper by Aesop tells about a grasshopper who invited an ant to chat and relax with him. The ant refused and continued to work and prepare his food for winter. When winter came, the grasshopper has no food to eat while the ants distributed their food that they have collected in the summer. For Part 2, reaction and conclusion. For reaction, my favorite part of the story is when the grasshopper realized that he should have prepared his food for winter so he would not die of hunger. The purpose of the author is to educate the reader about the importance of preparation. For conclusion, in conclusion, the story is an effective reminder that it is best to prepare for days of need. Activity time. Let us try the activity. Read the story carefully. Write a reaction about the story by completing the paragraph. The Moth and the Flame. It was dusk and cold. Mei, a young moth, was ready for his nightly flight. Excited, he flapped his wings and off he went. He started following a speck of light that he saw at a distance. That must give me warmth on this lovely but very cold evening. Mei flew fast so he could reach it at once. Not long after that, he heard a familiar voice calling from behind. It was his mother gasping and panting. "You can't be out tonight all by yourself. Let me go with you," she said, still catching her breath. "Oh, thank you, Mother. Let's go see the beam of light. It surely would be a good source of heat." Mei grew more and more curious as they drew closer to the light. At last, they got close to the light. Mei couldn't help but admire that lovely sight of the flame burning brightly from the oil lamp. Realizing this, Mei's mother warned him not to fly too close to the flame. But the young moth was so attracted to the light and warmth of the oil lamp that he did not mind his mother's advice. Round and round the flame he flew. Finally, he hovered so near the flame that his wings got burned. His mother hugged Mei, who was badly hurt. Try to write a reaction by completing the sentences. The possible answers. After I read the story, I feel sad because Mei would not be hurt if he had listened to the warning of her mother. I don't agree to Mei's actions because he would not be hurt if he had listened to her mother. The moral lesson of the story is to obey and follow the advice of the elders because they know what is the best for us.